Hi crafters, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday episode 157. For today's card, we're going to do a base card which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just using a panel for our example. Then we're going to do a layer. We're going to do a layer that is 4 by 5 1/4, which is just a normal layer. So I'm going to use this as the back side of the Neutrals 6x6 DSP. So I'm using this back side, and we're going to make that 4 by 5 1/4. Then we're going to do 4 strips. There are 3/8 of an inch. I'm going to use Mossy Meadow and Blackberry Bliss. Is it Blackberry Bliss? I believe it says Blackberry Bliss. It looks a little... Yes, Blackberry Bliss. Is this one long enough? Yep, we'll do that here. So here we have 4 inches, and I'm going to do 2 of this in 3/8. So 3/8, here's 1/4. So 1/4 is 2/8. So 3/8 is just that 1/8 of an inch mark under a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to do 2 in the Blackberry Bliss. I don't think that's Blackberry Bliss. I wonder if this is an old color I have. You know what? Best way to look is, let me grab out my... Yeah, that's not Blackberry Bliss. That must be... And it's not Berry Burst. That must be one of the old colors. I think maybe that's old Bravo Burgundy. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to leave it with this color. So then we're going to go ahead. This, I'm going to cut off the 3/8 here. 3/8 here. And then I'll trim those off to 4. Yeah, I did a 3-day class over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I pulled out a lot of my old cardstock. So that's why you're seeing some of that here. All right. Then you're going to do squares. Now, you could do them in the same colors, or you could do different colors. I think I am going to, excuse me, I think I'm going to do the 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 in this Mossy Meadow. And then I think I'm going to get, from my scrap pile over here, I'm going to get Pretty in Pink. This is going to be my 3 by 3. All right. So let me see if my camera, I went a little weird there. So let's see if it's caught up now. All right. So let's think up our layout for Friday. I'm going to do this with just a little bit, maybe border there. Sometimes I want those exact. I'll cut a little tiny piece of this, and I'm going to go to 1/16. So then you can use that as your little spacer. I'll show you that when we do the video on Friday. All right, so we're going to have our strips somewhat over like that. Oh my gosh, there's so much static electricity in me, I can't get this to work right. Alright, you get the gist. We'll work on that on Friday. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to do this here. So that's going to be our general layout. Of course, these will be straighter or right against one another. That's going to be our general layout for Friday. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, have a great day. Be safe out there. Give me a thumbs up if you think about it. Send me a comment. Most of all, have a great day. We'll see you on Friday to finish this up. Bye for now.